Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I have seen the new trailer for His Dark Materials Season 3. Just last Thursday, I was at the Edinburgh Film and TV Festival where I got to go to the His Dark Materials event. I met some of the cast and the people behind the cameras. We saw some brand new scenes, including the trailer, so we gotta talk about this. But obviously, I won't be talking about spoilers in this video, but I will be sharing my thoughts and experiences of the day. And I've got some pictures to show you guys as well. Nothing major, but we love His Dark Materials on the channel, and I know many of you guys are dying to see the final season. We love the books, and this adaptation is one of my favourite TV shows right now. It's not perfect, but what adaptation is, especially when you've got a book series as complicated as His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. So I take my hat off to Bad Wolf. They've done a damn good job with this one, but it's sad it's ending. If only there was another book series set in this universe, maybe another trilogy. Guys, I'm only kidding, but the Book of Dust needs to happen one day. And if you want that to happen, you've got to watch Season 3 when it comes out, probably November or December time. But I think we have to let Philip Pullman finish the final book in the Book of Dust trilogy first. We don't want a Game of Thrones situation going on. But yes, let's talk about the panel. The panel featured several actors and several people behind the camera. Obviously, star Daphne Keane was there, who plays Lyra Blackwell, Amir Wilson, who plays Will Parry, Simone Kirby, who plays Mary Malone, Jane Tratner, who is the executive producer, basically the boss of Bad Wolf. She's in charge of the show. Jack Thorne, who is the writer and executive producer, and Amit Gupta, who is the director for several episodes. So when I seen this advertised, I had to get tickets for it. I've been dying for any news on Season 3. It's been so quiet since the last season dropped way back in 2020, almost 2 years ago. And as of right now, we don't have a release date. We never even got one at the panel. But there has been some rumours for December. Nothing official, but that's quite close to where Season 1 and Season 2 were. So I think sometime in November or December. And of course, once we find that out, I will let you guys know. We'll have to make a video on that. And you guys are also asking me when this trailer is going to drop online. It's probably going to be the same trailer that I saw at the event, but I have no idea when it's coming. But I imagine it's going to be sometime in the next few weeks, maybe days. They've also released a couple new pictures and a few seconds of footage from HBO Max, but nothing worth talking about on a video, nothing substantial. But it's coming. There's going to be a lot of videos on this channel, so make sure you subscribe to get all that in the lead up to the final season. So yeah, let's talk about the panel. We were super early, like an hour and a half early, so we were asked to come back. We went across the road for some food. We finished our meal and we're just chilling at the table. We've still got 45 minutes to go. We look out the window and there's Amir Wilson, who plays Will Parry, standing outside the cinema on the other side of the street talking to fans. So naturally we get out the seats, we run across the street to get there. But unfortunately at this point everyone's been rushed inside. We just missed Amir. And it turns out Daphne Keane was there seconds ago as well, but she didn't hang around long enough. She was quickly rushed in. And I'm going to quickly skip to the end when we come out. Don't worry, I'll talk about the panel in a minute, but I want to address something. After the panel, us and a few others waited outside to say hello to the cast, which is normal. We met Amir Wilson and Simone Kirby. We said hello to them. We got some pictures. They're lovely people. They thanked us for supporting the show. We said our goodbyes. We did get a chance to say hello to Daphne, but we never got a chance to get a picture of her because she was being swarmed by people, as expected. Some people did get pictures with her, but we just backed off and let her go. She blew some kisses to us, thanked us for coming, but apologised for being rushed away. Her mum was there and her publicist as well. She's had a long day. She was saying she was so hungry and she had to go. And we are disappointed that we didn't get a chance to meet her and take a picture because she is the star. She's why we're all here. But I kind of felt bad for her. She's only 17 and people were right in her face. Adults were in her face. But she was so kind and she took pictures. But I think some people need to learn some respect. If a celebrity, especially a young woman of 17, like Daphne, lets you take a picture of them, don't instantly hug her, put your arm around her, unless she says it's okay or she does it first. She did look so uncomfortable at times. And that's kind of the reason why I backed away and let her go on for a day. Guys, I didn't want to rant, but I just felt bad for her. Of course, she was lovely and a complete pro, but I think some people need to remember, she is a kid. But yeah, onto the panel. Before we got in, they actually brought out the demon puppets that they used to film with. We saw Pan, the Golden Monkey, and Stelmeria. No Yorick Burnison, but I suppose he would have been too big. But I'm sure I've seen pictures of him at the event, but he wasn't brought out. He was probably too big. But the puppeteers brought them out for everyone to see. We met them, got some pictures, and guys, they just looked so authentic, especially in how they moved. It was actually quite startling. So we spent a few minutes waiting outside. The demons were showing about, but it was time to go in, and we were actually first in the queue. So we literally got the best seats in the house, front row, bang in the middle. And that's the perks of being super early. Guys, if you want to get the best seats, you go early. We were literally maybe 6 to 10 feet away from Daphne and the rest of the panel. We had the usual formalities, everyone was introduced. They all said some words and were asked questions by the host. And we got to see a trailer for season 3. Like I said, I'm not going to discuss it in spoilers. They did request that. And the CGI wasn't finished, but it does look good. My favourite book in the trilogy is the second one, The Subtle Knife. But The Amber Spyglass is by far the most dramatic and heartbreaking of any of the books. We saw 4 or 5 clips. And one of them features a scene in the books that is just heartbreaking. And it made everybody cry when we were watching it. And my partner is sitting next to me. She's got tears in her eyes. So I give her a wee nudge to see if she's okay. And Daphne, who's kind of looking down, had kind of got the impression she doesn't want to watch herself on screen, which is completely understandable. She looked up and she saw us. And I hope she knows how much this series means to all of us. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you know how much I love this series. I've got 2 cats. One ginger boy named Aslan, who's obviously from Narnia, and a little grey girl named Lyra, named after Lyra Silvertongue herself. Yep, we're crazy, but that's just us. So yeah, the panelists shared some new details about their characters, their experiences on the show, and I just want to take my hat off to Jane Tratner, the big boss of Bad Wolf, who looked after everyone, especially Amir and Daphne. I also want to praise the host, and I'm sorry if I butcher his name. Is it Niall Arafanki? Sorry, but yeah, he's a legend. He looked after everyone at the panel, especially Amir Wilson. I noticed that. Top man. The panel lasted about an hour or so. Obviously, time flies when you're having fun, but this will be a day I will never forget. And guys, if you ever get a chance to go to something like this, do it. It only cost me £12 a ticket. It's not a lot of money. I know everyone's circumstances are different, but if you get the chance, just do it. It was money well spent, and I'm probably never going to get another chance at this again. Not only did I get a chance to see the exclusive first look clips, which obviously helps the channel out a lot, and it's something I want to see, meeting the cast was so special. But also seeing their reactions to us, the fans who love this show so much and are so grateful for what they've done. And we return those feelings to them, as this series is just so special, the books and this adaptation. Yeah, it was a shame that James McAvoy or Ruth Wilson couldn't attend. I would have loved to have met both of them. I've always been a fan of my fellow Scot, James McAvoy, since way back in Narnia. I can imagine if James McAvoy was there in Edinburgh, in Scotland, there would have been a crowd. And Ruth Wilson is the best part of this show. She never disappoints. So yeah, it was a very special day for me. And alongside the Secrets of Dumbledore premiere for Fantastic Beasts in April, this is one of my favourite days ever. I still find it unreal that Daphne Keane was literally feet in front of me. But yeah, I know you guys would love me to talk about the spoilers, but I couldn't film anything, and they did say not to say anything about spoilers. Obviously I didn't sign anything, but I want to keep them sweet. Obviously ask questions down below. It was over so fast, I can't remember everything, but it was a wonderful experience. I just want to say thank you to all the panelists. You were just so professional, and you made our day. But guys, I want you to post your thoughts on His Dark Materials Season 3. If you don't know anything about it, watch the show, read the books, or just go and check out the old Golden Compass film from, was it 2007? With Ian McKellen and Daniel Craig. It's not the best film ever, it's not very accurate to the source material, but it might be a good introduction to the series. And you won't regret any of it. The Golden Compass, His Dark Materials, and especially the books. The books are truly masterpieces. And I know many of you guys here watch the show and it's so popular on the channel. And I've already got videos on Season 1 and Season 2, full reviews for every single episode. And I've got some videos on Season 3, not that much at the moment, but I promise more is coming. I will do a full trailer breakdown when that drops. And of course, we'll do reviews when the episodes come out. Probably November or December, but I will let you guys know when that happens, when it's official. But I think that's enough, so I'll say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.